Hi there. Well, Miss Nicole, summer's around the corner and we've got lots of traveling to do, probably lots of stuff to go, people to see, things to do. But we are here for a book, and I think you've got a great selection for us today as recommended summer reading.
Well, I do have quite the lengthy list, but I'm not going to bore you with that. So I've narrowed it down to one of my favorite texts of all time, and that is Khalil Gibran's The Prophet. So The Prophet was published in 1923, and the author Khalil Gibran moved from Lebanon to the United States, and he wrote it in English. So we don't get lost in translation, essentially. And essentially, it tells us the delightful narrative of a young protagonist called Al-Mustafa. And Al-Mustafa is leaving Orphalese for the isle of his birth. And before he departs, he is asked to share his wisdom on life, death, and everything in between. So I'm going to share an excerpt.
Oh, lovely.
From Self-Knowledge. And a man said, "Speak to us of self-knowledge." And he answered, saying, "Your hearts know in silence the secrets of the days and the nights, but your ears thirst for the sound of your heart's knowledge. You would know in words that which you have always known in thought. And it is well you should. The hidden wellspring of your soul must needs rise and run murmuring to the sea. And the treasure of your infinite depths would be revealed to your eyes. But let there be no scales to weigh your unknown treasure, and seek not the depths of your knowledge with a staff or sounding line. For self is a sea, boundless and measureless. Say not, I have found the truth, but rather, I have found a truth. Say not, I have found the path of the soul. Say rather, I have met the soul walking upon my path. For the soul walks upon all paths. The soul walks not upon a line, neither does it grow like a reed. The soul unfolds itself like a lotus of countless petals." Mr. Darryl, I'm very curious as to what you have to share with us today.
I've got a little novella, so some of you who complain about long books, this should take you, you could probably read it in a single setting. It's by a world famous author, Leo Tolstoy. It's actually the last thing he wrote. He finished in 1904, and it was published like in 1912, and he died before then, so it was published after he died. Let's move to the book itself. The name of the book is Haji Murad. It's about this actual historical figure named Haji Murad, a Chechen warrior, lived 19th century. Tolstoy did a lot of research on this, historical research, and he moved down from where he lived to the North Caucasus and the South Caucasus and Tbilisi as well in order to do research. It's a great story about honor, loyalty, and the human spirit. Haji Murad has to choose between loyalty to his own people and then being caught in the political machinations of the Russian side of the conflict. So it's a vivid portrayal of Chechen culture, the way of life, and as well, he mentions a little bit of Tbilisi life as well. This character essentially has to confront enemies, both on his side and against his side. And so I think it's one of the best things ever written on the nature of human conflict. And if you like that sort of thing, and if you like your books short, I highly recommend this book. There was a great quote on it. It's one of the best short novellas ever written. So please have a read this summer.